What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a food review slash mukbangs because I've had some of these foods before and some of them I haven't. These are some just sweet treats, cereals for the fall season, Halloween. A lot of them we all know and love. A few things that are new that I've never had, like the fruit roll-ups. We'll go over those right now, actually. So we got, you got Count Chocula, you got Frankenberry, you got Blueberry. We all know the cereals. I got all those here, but I got some fruit roll-ups. The Frankenberry fruit roll-ups, which is called Strawberry Scream. We got the Blueberry fruit roll-ups called Razzle Boo Blitz. I assume that's like blue raspberry. And then I got the Count Chocula breakfast bar. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything, and including the cereals, which I'm going to start out with first. I'm not going to do too much of it. We have already had those before, but just going to get everything rolling. And thank you to everyone for your concern after the one chip challenge. As you can see, I did kind of survive, but you know, it was pretty rough. Yeah, I do not recommend that to anybody. That thing is awful, awful. All right, so that is the Count Chocula. We all know and love this. You know, we've seen it. If you like chocolate, you've seen that. Now, also today, I'm going to be just talking about some good movies, some good series to stream during the month of October. Again, this is my favorite month, especially I love movies, and as a horror movie fan, it doesn't get any better than October. A lot of the big, the streaming services have specials specifically for October. Hulu has something called Huluween. Netflix has its own category, and Amazon Prime, I just went to their they're just regular horror section. And whenever I didn't have Hulu before. I did sign up for it in lieu of doing this. I got a free trial. So, but first one I wanted to go over is called. It's on YouTube. So we're all on YouTube. If you're watching this, this movie is free to you. Go over that in just a second. But normally, I'm not a big fan of fan films. I don't know, there's something about them. They're usually, there's heart behind it because it's a fan making it, so I can respect it on that level. But there's usually like production value, and you're like, this is like, I want to like this, but it just is not good. There's a movie on YouTube right now. It's a Friday the 13th fan film. It's called Never Hike Alone. It is very good quality. It was funded. It was fan funded. They made it. I forget. It was like $20,000, $30,000, something like that. Something ridiculously low. But it's a very good film. If you like Friday the 13th, I don't. If I was gonna rank Friday the 13th movies, I would put this in the top 3 or 4. It's that good. I mean, not that the Friday the 13th franchise is quality films, but you know. So I know not everybody has all the streaming services. If you're watching this video, you are on YouTube. That's on YouTube. Just search Never Hike Alone. This is my breakfast today. I'm filming this in the morning, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I got cranberry juice. See, I'm all over the place today. Eating a little bit of everything. Now, just to keep it with the same palette, I'm going to go right to the Count Chocula breakfast bars, which look absolutely delicious. And I didn't see breakfast bars of these two. I didn't know if they were making them or not. I guess not. So that's it right there. You know what I mean? Cool stuff. So today I'm focusing on the 3, in my opinion, the major streaming services: Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu. So I'm gonna start off with Amazon Prime. Now, a lot of these are new movies, so that's good if you like modern films. I didn't see a lot of old ones I like, but okay, so this has chocolate chip in it. The marshmallow from the cereal, the grain parts from the cereal. This is very good. Count Chocolate breakfast bar gets a thumbs up. So starting off with Amazon Prime, one of the best horror films I've seen in a long time, and the best of 2018 in my opinion. We got Frankenberry coming up next year. Hereditary, straight on, full blown horror film. If you haven't seen it and you love horror films, check it out. I can't rewatch it. It's very taxing. Very taxing, very heavy, but also very good. One of the best in a long time. Toni Collette, the actress who plays the mom in it, she probably should have got nominated for an Oscar, if you want my honest opinion, but we all know how that goes. Horror films don't get any respect in the Oscar community. Alright, so we got Frankenberry here. Not as many marshmallows in the Frankenberries. Way more marshmallows in Count Chocolate. It's always been like that. A couple others, just going to go over them quickly. Quiet Place, another one from 2018. Can't Make Any Noise. The monsters attack you if you make noise. Very good movie. Ending, and the third act is tremendous. Another one. Great movie. Annihilation is another one, also from 2018. That's more of a sci-fi horror with Natalie Portman in it. Another great one to watch if you haven't. Last night, me and Q went to go see Shining. The Shining. They're coming out with a 4K version of it. So, in lieu of that, they re-released it in theaters. Also, because they got this Dr. Sleep movie coming out, which is a sequel to The Shining. She really enjoyed the movie. She picked up on things in that film I haven't seen. I've seen it many times. One of the best horror films. So that's not on the streaming list, but they've seen The Shining. Check into it. Great film. Also on Amazon Prime right now, the remake to Suspiria. If you've never seen the original Suspiria, Suspiria is basically, takes place at a dance school in Germany, and it doubles for a witch's coven. So, I'm gonna give away these movies. I don't have time to review them. I'm just doing this video, but this Suspiria remake is very long. I think it's like over 2.5 hours. It was released in theaters for a brief period of time, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like going to see it. It is available on Amazon Prime, being Amazon, I think, funded the movie. I think it's their studio that made the movie. So yeah, check that out if you haven't. If you want to watch a longer one. Of all these movies on Amazon Prime, A Quiet Place will probably be the one that's most fun to watch, most easy to watch. Two others right now that I would recommend on Amazon Prime. One of them being the original. Have you ever seen The Grudge? This is the original Grudge. It's called Ju-On. I think that's how you pronounce it. but it's the Japanese version of The Grudge, where the American remake was made off of. I actually prefer the American version, but they're both very good. They're tremendous, you know, both good movies. Excuse me. All right, so last cereal we're gonna have today is Blueberry, and then we're gonna get in these fruit rolls. That's what I'm looking forward to. So Hulu. Hulu has a few series on there. There's one called Castle Rock. If you haven't seen that, I watched the first season. Very good. Just a fun little show. It's by J.J. Abrams. He did the new Star Wars movie, Force Awakens. He did Ready Player One, Super 8. He's a very good director. He's like the new Steven Spielberg type guy. Also on Hulu right now, Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. If you've never seen the Evil Dead, I absolutely recommend it. It's comedy horror, but there is some graphic stuff in it, so just keep that in mind. But that's just a classic. Sam Raimi, he's the director. He also did all the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. That was his original flick. So just to get off the kind of horror stick, there is a fun movie to watch on there. It's called Monster Squad. It's from the 80s. A group of kids. It's basically if the Goonies were into like horror movies and monsters type thing. So that's very fun. If you like the Goonies, you'll love the Monster Squad. That's available right now on Hulu. Another funny one right now on Hulu, Vampire in Brooklyn comedy. Comedy with Eddie Murphy. I don't want to give too much away on that one. Just a fun little flick if you want to watch like a comedy. Even as a horror fan, there is some classics that I haven't seen, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers is one of them. That's available right now on Hulu. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's a classic, so how bad can it be? And A Quiet Place is also available on there, as well as Annihilation. All available on Hulu. Netflix had the biggest variety, in my opinion. So of these three shows, what's your favorite if you've had them all? I wish Frankenberry would have more marshmallows. It doesn't have enough marshmallows in my opinion. Count Chocula is probably my favorite. That's just one I had the most as a kid. But you know, I'm just interested to see what have you guys had these cereals? All right, so on Netflix this month, you got the entire Scream series, 1 through 4. Check it out. If you haven't ever seen Scream, please. If you like slashers, Scream is the way to go. And even if you've seen it, what better time to rewatch? Now there's a Netflix original. Has been on there for a few years now. It is called Hush. If you have not seen Hush, can't recommend that one enough. That one it's a blind woman who's a writer who lives in the woods, and it's a home invasion. Don't want to give away too much. Excellent movie. Hush is one of the better Netflix original, probably the best, my favorite Netflix original made movie. Also on Netflix right now is Insidious. A couple years ago I watched Insidious during the day. Went to bed, got up in the middle of the night, and it was the first time I felt like I needed to turn on the lights to go to the kitchen. I haven't been scared by horror movies in a long time. That one hit me. Deals with the paranormal. that world. So if you're into that, Train to Busan. This is a Korean horror movie. It's a zombie flick. I don't know what you think. A zombie is going to be dumb. It's either going to be a comedy or it's not going to be done well. This movie is, this movie, this is probably sacrilege to say, but I like it better than any of the George Romero zombie movies. It takes family drama. It takes like the drama of a family and combines it with how they would react under a zombie invasion. If there's a disease that is making everybody a zombie. I don't want to give it too much away. It's amazing. It's very well done. If you can sit there and watch subtitles in a movie, Train to Busan. My favorite zombie movie is Shaun of the Dead, which is a comedy, but this is more on the serious level. More of a fun one. Right now on Netflix. All cereals. Alright, so we got done all the cereals. Now we're going to have some fun with these fruit roll-ups. Also on Netflix. Now, more of a fun one on Netflix right now. The Babysitter. This came out last year. It's a modern horror movie. Very good. Yeah, it takes a big twist. I don't even want to give away the twist. This babysitter and his kid have a great relationship, and then you find, yeah, I don't want to give it away, but very fun. Directed by Mick G. Got it. Old fruit roll-ups. Got the Frankenberry on there. That's pretty cool. Strawberry Scream. If you love fruit roll-ups, get these. Strawberry Scream. Very good. So just gonna go over one on Netflix right now that is that I have never seen, that's been recommended to me by a lot of people. American Horror Story. It's a series. I believe there's been a few seasons of it already. As a horror fan, you're probably surprised I've never watched it. But again, it's a series, so I have to dedicate more time to it than I normally would for a movie. I'm willing to do that though. Let me know down below if American Horror Story though is worth getting into. I need to have some positive feedback from y'all, and I think I'll get into it. A few others right now available on Netflix. The Witch. This came out in 2017. Isolation type horror movie. It's like 1700s or something like that, way back. Probably further back than that. Blueberry. Razzle Boo Bliss. This is good. Oh, these are very good. Everything here is tremendous. And instead I get the stencils, but like I get, it's sponsored by the Addams Family movie coming out, which I'm looking forward to. Got like little pumpkin stencils. I am going to be doing some pumpkin carving later this month. Probably put it in my vlog. I'm going to put it at the end of the month. So want to do that. I'm just going to go down quickly the last of the Netflix ones. The Conjuring. Another great modern horror movie. If you haven't seen The Conjuring, Conjuring is tremendous. It's a true story. Also, and lastly, a classic, Brian De Palma director of Scarface, Carrie, based off of the Stephen King novel. High school girl gets bullied, gets her revenge at the end. Fun little not little, but I think it's tremendous. Fun movie. But thank you guys for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow with a mukbang. I greatly appreciate your time. If there is any horror movies, anything else I should watch that you would recommend during the month of October that's available for streaming, please let me know down below. I greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys again tomorrow with the mukbang. Until then, take care and be well.